At first, it felt genuine. I would attach sentimental value to each one because I felt like they couldn't make it. And even though they couldn't make it, they were thinking of me. Then, I don't know. After some time, it felt like more of an apology. Something materialistic to keep me distracted from the fact that we're so absent. Like a compensation.
As a mother, I wanted to talk to you guys today to figure out why most children lose relationships with their parents as they grow up.
Well, in my personal experience, it's just been a disconnect. My parents have never been really present. They've been either out of the country or else too busy to see me.
I think my experience is relation and my parents' inability to try and see me and relate to me and my own experiences and how they differ from their own. And because of their neglect, they didn't see me grow in certain aspects of myself. And so, in a lot of ways, we couldn't connect because of that.
What was one instant where you felt your parents made you feel emotionally neglected?
I was on school holidays and I told my dad that I was going to go on holidays, and he forgot. Ended up going to New York without me, and I called him while he was in New York, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought your holidays were next week. I'll bring you a gift." He brought me a toy car.
I think I remember my matric dance, and my parents weren't very interested in what I was going to wear and who I was going to take as a date. And I sort of had to facilitate everything by myself, and that's when I realized that my parents weren't very present in my life.
How can we as parents be more present in our children's lives?
Being there is one thing. I mean, physically makes a whole difference. There were so many sports games that I went to where my friends were able to see their parents. After the game, they'd go home with them, get some lunch. Just physical presence.
I think if my parents showed me that they cared more, in less ways that were just materialistic, but really were trying to see the kind of person I was becoming, and were present physically, but even if emotionally they called me every night, or even if they weren't there, it might have helped our relationship now.
So what change can we make to better our relationships with our children?
Say something. Honestly. I mean, so much of the shit could have been avoided if they just spoke. I'm always speaking. So I guess they could also do with some listening.
I think if my parents could try and relate to me as a person, not even just as their child, they might see where they've gone wrong without feeling offended, or they might be able to self-improve in a more authentic way.
My parents were always hard to reach, whether it was over the phone or in person. You know, you should be able to share your life with your parents to some degree, but I guess not everyone is so lucky. I mean, if you keep trying to tell someone how you feel about your successes, and it feels like they don't care, you lose interest. I eventually found no point in sharing my life with them. Just felt redundant. Felt like I was talking to walls.